everyone. It is Marc Berman from TV Media Insights. It is Monday, July 30th. I would like to welcome you back to our daily videocast, and we are coming to you from the 2012 Summer Press Tour at the famous Beverly Hilton Hotel in Los Angeles. This is a mouthful, right?
Yep.
And my special guest today is returnee Brent Furtick from TV Week in Vancouver.
Returning guest.
Returning guest.
Am I recurring now?
You're a recurring guest.
That's
yes.
good. I like
your
that.
third appearance.
Yeah,
your third appearance. You'll be on IMBD now. Now, amazingly, we're a little mashuga. That's the word.
Yeah,
because
so.
we're past the halfway point at the press tour. You know, as much fun as this is, and it's a lot of fun, it's also a lot of work.
They nickname it the Death March with cocktails. that's what they call this.
This is sort of like you're on the Love Boat ship. You are constantly eating, and then the way I get accustomed to being here, we're sitting at a session by 11 a.m. Shortly after having breakfast, I'm like, I need a snack. Then by 3 o'clock, where's my snack? I need a Sunday break. I need this.
No shortage of food around here.
Now, we have CBS coming up today.
Yep.
Now,
the Tiffany Network.
The Tiffany Network. Now, in my opinion, and I say this all the time, I think they always have the best schedule. I mean, they plan very well into the future. So normally when the schedule arises, it's a sure thing they will be the most watched network. Not necessarily number one among adults 18 to 49, but most watched.
Well, I mean, it's a hallmark of how solid their schedule is each year by how few shows, new shows they actually debut.
Yes.
Compared to NBC the other day where, what was it, 80 new shows that came out?
And how many sitcoms?
And how many monkeys?
How many monkeys? CBS has no monkeys.
No, that might be a problem for
everybody has two legs and they're human. But, I'll tell you something that's a little concerning for me. I'm a little, not that I don't think it's going to do very well, but, CBS, I think one of their big moves is they're taking Two Broke Girls, which was a very big hit in season one. They're moving it to 9 o'clock on Monday. And they're leading out of Partners. Now, my opinion of Partners is not a good one. I didn't care for it. What about you?
I'm with you. I didn't really get into it that much. It's from the creators of Will and Grace.
Yes.
Plot-wise, it's a lifelong friends. One's gay, one's straight, and they work as architects together.
Yes.
The thing is, I think that the creators of I can't remember.
Max Munchnick and somebody else.
Cohen.
Yes, Cohen. Yeah.
And
David Cohen.
I think when Will and Grace came out, it was pretty revolutionary for the era, and it broke a lot of ground, blazed a lot of trails. Now it's no big deal. So to see these, the whole premise feels like so.
Exactly.
I think they may have shot themselves in the foot way back when, but they're just kind of it seems like the same old thing, something we've seen before.
I agree with you, and I think the pilot's generic. I was looking for laughs. I always say this. Sometimes you can't judge a show by a pilot. It could take a few episodes to really find its voice. But from the voice that I saw in the pilot, I'm not interested. That's not to say, however, that it won't do well, because it is out of How I Met Your Mother. Now, if you move to CBS Tuesday at 10 o'clock, there's a new drama called Vegas.
Yeah.
What is your thoughts on Vegas?
I was disappointed in Vegas, to tell you the truth. Just because the cast, you've got Michael Chiklis as a mobster. You got Dennis Quaid.
Randy, I don't know.
The not crazy Quaid.
Yeah,
the not crazy one. Dennis Quaid is a cop. He's in Las Vegas, and it's based on a true story about a guy named Ralph Lamb. And I was more or less expecting that there would sort of be more of a story arc that would go through where we'd see these men pitted against each other. Instead, what I kind of saw was Dennis Quaid knocking on doors, interrogating people, and solving crimes. And I'm like, oh no, they're not making it another procedural, are they?
Yes.
And I think they are. If they took that procedural element away, I think you'd have a great show.
Well, I'll tell you, traditionally I don't watch shows of that nature. Of course, I watch all the pilots. I want to get a feel of what's coming up. I think it's going to fit very well on CBS. It's coming out of NCIS Los Angeles. It'll do as good, if not better, than Unforgettable did. The only thing is, logically, it will skew older. It's going to bring in a lot of older viewers, all like me, which they don't want.
Plus, it's a period piece, too.
It's a period piece, so...
Set in the 60s.
But I'm giving it a thumbs up. I think it'll work. Now, if we head over to Thursday at 10 o'clock, there is a new drama. Crime Solver again. CBS is known for their crime solvers. We should do a crime
What are the
solver.
odds?
We should be detectives. And it's called Elementary. It's a modern day telling of Sherlock Holmes. I think it's going to fit very well at a person of interest. Did I love the pilot? No, because traditionally I don't love shows of that nature. I thought it was. I think it belongs on CBS. I think it will skew older, like Vegas will, and I think it's going to fit well out of person of interest. What do you think?
Well, again, this is one that, first of all, if you've seen Sherlock, the PBS hit, you're just going to say that this one pales by comparison because it's nowhere near as good as Sherlock is. And the premise is pretty much identical, where you've got a modern-day Sherlock Holmes.
Yes.
But the big thing for me that I didn't quite buy was Lucy Liu as Watson.
Well, it's a different twist.
It's a different twist, but it almost felt like, well, we have to make this different. Hey, let's make it an Asian woman. And,
right.
And the thing is, I just don't. But the character that she's playing, I don't want to fault her as an actress, but the character just didn't seem that interesting, or like she had much to do other than kind of be baffled by everything. Plus, there also seemed like there was a little bit of sexual tension going on. And do we really want to see that between Sherlock Holmes and Watson? I mean, they're like one of the most famous.
It is modern day telling. Well, I mean, I still think it's going to work. But now let's go to Friday. We have a new show on Friday, which is where you don't see a lot of new programming on Friday.
Fridays is coming up this season. Friday is coming back.
Made in Jersey is airing into Blue Bloods, and obviously the premise is they want to do a detective type thing, a legal type drama that also focuses on the family. Here's my reaction to Made in Jersey. Thumbs down. I didn't like it at all. I think CBS could do a lot better. I think it could do a lot better.
I'm just picturing the pitch meeting on this. Hey, let's do a lawyer show, but let's make Snooky the lawyer. And someone says, yeah, what a great idea. Next thing and that's what it was. It was if you took away the poofs and the bad fake New Jersey accents, you've got, like you say, the most generic law show you've ever seen.
Yes. So I mean, overall, my take on CBS, I don't see anything huge new. I think Vegas will work. I think Elementary has a shot. Not person of interest. Partners on Monday could work. I didn't like it. And Made in Jersey, no.
No.
And on a final note, I want to address one thing before we sign off. Let's Blue Bloods for 1 second. Here's something that really annoys me. Since we're talking about Made in Jersey, which leads into Blue Bloods, why is Len Cariou playing Tom Selleck's father when in real life I think there's a 7-year age difference, okay? He's not old enough to be Tom Selleck's father, right? Did you ever notice that?
I never thought about that, but it's par for the course. Wasn't Angelina Jolie in a movie where she was like actually younger than the son she had?
There are so many cases. Listen, go back to the Roseanne sitcom. Shelley Winters played Estelle Parsons' mother. I mean, how much older was she in real life? A couple of years. And that is our daily video cast from the press tour in Los Angeles. Brent, thank you as always.
Thank you, Mark. Pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you. And I will be back with more news about my favorite medium, television, tomorrow. Signing off, Marc Berman and
Brent Furtick from TV Week.
Take care.